the 2020 Subaru Legacy's plain, familiar look, it doesn't appear much different from the 2019 model. The sedan is all new. Beneath its staid styling, which, we'll admit, is slightly more dapper than before thanks to thinner-looking headlights and taillights, hides Subaru's latest vehicle architecture and a new interior. All-wheel drive, a Subaru hallmark, is once again standard equipment. Subaru claims the biggest returns from the Legacy's switch to a new platform are quietness, improved body stiffness, and better handling. More rigid body equals a more rigid mounting point for the suspension boon for tuning. Extra sharpness into the suspension's moves. The body is 70% more rigid torsionally, meaning in resistance to twisting, and the rear suspension mounting area is 100% stiffer than before. Stronger bones also make for better noise attenuation. To the Legacy's stronger base, Subaru has added thicker window glass, sound insulated on the front windows and windshield, more robust door seals, and numerous aerodynamic tweaks for various exterior trim components to further quell road and wind noise. Subaru claims that, between the beefier structure and other measures, the 2020 Legacy is 3 decibels more hushed at highway speeds than its predecessor. Better inside if not for its newly available 11.6-inch vertically oriented touchscreen display, the Legacy's interior would look about as unnew as the exterior. The materials are said to be nicer, and the detailing is more upscale, but boy, that screen steals the show. It is arresting in the way similarly vertical tablets in the Ram 1500, Tesla Model S, and new Ford Explorer are. There are reconfigurable tiles for on-screen menu shortcuts, so owners can lay out the screen's functions to their liking, and air conditioning functions are relegated to the bottom of the screen. Users also can split the screen into 2, displaying 2 sets of information simultaneously, one above the other. Competitors that have introduced new touch screens that lack physical knobs for the volume and tuning functions, manipulating those functions using touch-sensitive controls is usually annoying at best, frustrating at worst. Subaru notes that its 11.6-inch screen is flanked by actual volume and tuning knobs. The dashboard-dominating display is standard on the premium, sport, and limited models. On the range-topping Touring, it adds navigation. NAV is optional on the other trims. With the 11.6-inch display, the base Legacy doesn't get the big screen. Instead, it has 2 7.0-inch displays stacked on top of one another, with one handling infotainment functions and the other reading out climate control info. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto phone mirroring integration is standard across the lineup. Safe to assume advances in safety. Subaru's shtick of late, besides its nearly lineup-wide standard all-wheel drive and placing dogs prominently in its commercials, is safety. The Legacy has as standard the company's EyeSight camera-based active safety suite, which includes automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and new this year, a self-steering lane keep system that uses steering inputs to keep the sedan from wandering out of its lane. In terms of passive safety, Subaru says that the new Legacy's lower center of gravity and suspension development make for more agile handling. After all, it's better to not lean on 8 airbags, automated emergency braking, and such if you the driver can avoid the accident with quick reactions and a stable, sharp handling car.